Mili Bože čuda velikoga, kad se sleže na Kosovu vojska, u toj vojsci 9 Jugovića i 10. star Jug Bogdane. Boga moli Jugovića majka, da joj Bog da oči sokolove i bijela krila labudova, da odleti nad Kosovo ravno i da vidi 9 Jugovića i 10. starog Jug Bogdana. Tako počinje jedna od najpotresnijih pesama srpske epske poezije. A završava se tako što majka Jugovića ostaje bez svih 9 sinova. Bez Jug Bogdana, svoga muža, bez svega što je najviše voljela. Kada govorimo o Kosovu, često govorimo o bitkama, carevima i junacima. Ali veliki narodi se ne pamte samo po onima koji su nosili mač. Pamte se i po onima koji su nosili teret njihovog odsustva. Možda zato ni jedna ličnost iz kosovskog ciklusa ne ostavlja dublji trag od majke Jugovića. Ne zato što je bila najmoćnija, ne zato što je bila najslavnija, već zato što je njena ljubav bila veća od svega što je izgubila. U vremenu kada se ljubav često meri rečima, naša epska poezija nas podsjeća da se prava ljubav meri žrtvom. Meri se onim što smo spremni da damo, onim što smo spremni da podnesemo i onim čemu ostajemo verni čak i onda kada nas život stavi na najveće iskušenje. Zato Kosovski zavet nije samo priča o žrtvi. On je priča o ljubavi. Ljubavi prema porodici, ljubavi prema bližnjem, ljubavi prema svom narodu i ljubavi prema svemu onome što nas čini onim što jesmo. Lord of hosts, how passing great the marvel when the army camps upon Kosovo, in its ranks the Jugović, 9 brothers, and the 10th the Jug Bogdan, their father. Unto God they praise the aged mother. Give me, God, the keen eyes of a falcon. Give to me, O God, the swan's white pinions. I would seek the wide plain of Kosovo. I would see the Jugović, 9 brothers, and the 10th, the Jug Bogdan, their father. Thus begins one of the most moving poems of Serbian epic tradition. By its end, the mother of the Jugović brothers has lost all 9 of her sons, and Jug Bogdan, her husband, everything she loved. When we speak of Kosovo, we often speak of battles, rulers, and heroes. Yet great nations are remembered not only by those who carried the sword. They are also remembered by those who carried the weight of its absence. Perhaps that is why no figure from the Kosovo epics leaves a deeper impression than the mother of the Jugović brothers. Not because she was the most powerful, not because she was the most celebrated, but because her love proved greater than everything she lost. In a world where love is often measured by words, Serbian epic poetry reminds us that true love is measured by sacrifice, by what we are willing to give, by what we are willing to endure, and by what we remain faithful to when life places its greatest burdens upon us. For that reason, the Kosovo Covenant is not only a story of sacrifice, it is a story of love. Throughout this evening, we have spoken of Kosovo, of love, of sacrifice, of the choices that define a people. In Serbian tradition, the story of Kosovo is remembered as the moment when Prince Lazar chose the heavenly kingdom over the earthly kingdom. Not because earthly life was without value, but because some things were believed to be worth more than life itself: faith, honor, truth, love. That choice has echoed through centuries of Serbian history and tradition. And perhaps that is why our concert is called Where Earth is Measured by the Heavens, Tamo gde se zemlja nebom meri. Because the story of Kosovo reminds us that life is not measured only by what we possess, but by what we believe in. Not only by what we keep, but by what we are willing to give. And perhaps that is why it is fitting that we now return to Đurđevdan, that is, St. George's Day. For while the Kosovo story speaks of sacrifice, Đurđevdan speaks of renewal. While one reminds us of what was given, the other reminds us of what was endured. Of faith that survived, of families that remained, of children who inherited the songs, dances, and traditions of those who came before them, and of life itself returning with every spring. Please welcome Group Drina with Tri devojke zbor zborile, followed by dances from Šumadija, and finally Group Dunav with Đurđevdan u Pasjanu, St. George's Day in Pasjan, dances from Pinočka Morava.